a man and his wife living in their house, and somebody saying that your wife has done something wrong, therefore there should be a divorce case to sack her. And the man tells you, I have no problem with my wife. We are sitting here in peace having tea. What is that man talking about? And you are insisting the outsider that there is trouble. Who should know whether there is trouble or not? That is the political party, the husband or the wife. That is the thing.
Okay. So in this case, Haruna Iddrisu is inviting the Speaker of Parliament to give meaning to the constitutional provision that said as when a member declares allegiance to another party, in this case, the members, they've decided to contest as independent candidate, just like it happened in the case of Andrew Esiama in 2020. He's inviting the Speaker to declare the seats vacant. Procedurally, is Haruna Iddrisu right?
He's wrong.
He's wrong.
He's wrong.
Why do you say so?
Because the benefit is not his. The law does not stand to his annulment. That's why I talk about husband and a wife.
Meaning he has no locus in this matter? He has no locus. Because he doesn't belong to the MPP?
Because he doesn't belong to the party involved. Is it you who should say there's a problem in my house? You say there's a problem, I have a problem with my wife. And I'm saying I have no problem with my wife. What are you talking about? Because see, problems can arise in political parties. But they can talk and they can resolve them. It's not everything that comes within the political party that comes out. There may be trouble somewhere. We can talk about it. So it is the MPP that can trigger
the removal of these individuals from Parliament.
Yes.
So for to put it in proper context, if Haruna Iddrisu wants something done, he can only do so as it relates to the only NDC member who is also, express his desire to contest an independent.
That is so.
But he cannot force the Speaker
to
declare the seats belonging to the MPP MPs vacant. This can only be triggered by the MPP as a political party.
By the MPP. And that's why I've given you the background of that legal provision. It is to correct a certain mischief that can be operated against political parties. It's not a matter of debate at all on the floor of the House. In fact, if you bring debate, you create a big problem. Because now you can always use a majority in Parliament to provoke a debate, and then they will start sacking the minority people. Is that not so?
Yes.
Because if you bring it as a debate and as a vote, then if you say aye, and the ayes are more than the nay, then the motion has been carried, and that person must be sacked from Parliament. What are you talking about?
Educate me, Prof. I'm looking at the tenure of members of Parliament.
Yeah.
And going through the constitutional provision, he says if any circumstance arise such that if a member of Parliament would cause him to be disqualified or eligible, if he resigns from office as a member of Parliament by writing under his hand or address to the Speaker, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to Parliament to join another party or seeks to remain in Parliament as an independent member of Parliament, I don't see anywhere that the role of political parties is mentioned here.
If he leaves his party, if he has been sacked by his party, if the party starts any disciplinary action against him, it's the party who knows. It's the party.
For now, there's no evidence to suggest that the MPP has sacked them.
There's no evidence that the MPP have sacked them. And it's the MPP who can say they have sacked them. There can be trouble. I've said it. There can be difficulties. But while those difficulties are going on, you cannot bring this kind of application to the court. And that is why the Speaker will pronounce on it by going through the processes of law that he should know. That is, giving whoever is being accused hearing and then pronouncing upon his exit.
So until the MPP as a party take any decision against any of the members, for now it will be deemed as though they are so legitimate members of the MPP.
That is so.
Even though they are contesting the upcoming elections as independent candidates.
It is for the party.
Contesting against the party's chosen candidates in their constituencies.
It's for the party to now complain. And if there's anything, it is for the Speaker now to hear that person. You know that it's an action against an individual. It's an action against an individual. those people who are calling for certain removals, have they heard them?
No.
That is the end of the matter. You cannot pronounce anybody guilty. You cannot kick a member of parliament from parliament unless there's a process of hearing him or giving him or her the chance to be heard.